Yo, three simple tips to draw hands. I'm always on the fence on this one because I thought there's gonna be people that teach people these three tips I use, but video after video I found that they haven't been taught yet. So maybe I have something unique to the table, right? So these are great supplements on whatever program you're learning how to draw hands, right? Three simple and quick tips. Let's go. So number one, simplify. So actually, if you think about it, as complicated as it may seems, the hand is just made out of three shapes, right? So there's a rectangle here, square here, and a chicken drumstick shape here. That's all it is, broken down. One, two, three. On the other case, if it's spread, you can imagine like a slice of pizza, right? Poking it into a square plus the drumstick, and there we go. One, two, three. Simple. Number one shape, rectangle or pizza, whatever your choice is, and then the palm, which is a square, and then a turned over piece of chicken drumstick, and there you go. Hand. Number two, negative space. So if you observe it, there's actually if you focus on the space in between, it's actually easier to control or put your effort in, because at first it could be overwhelming, right? It's so complicated fingers, right? If you break it down into simple triangles, so technically there's only, if you're drawing a spread hand, there's three small triangles and one bigger one. All right, and then if you're doing poses like these, it's just one triangle at the middle. So with this knowledge, it's easy to think about. It's easier to think about for to design your shapes, right? Think about the negative space in between. It's also easier to design the gesture, right? So number two, negative space. Number three, rhythm. So usually the hand and the palm will go into the fingers and palm will go into one rhythm, and the thumb would be in a counter rhythm motion. What does it mean? It means something like this: the palm and the fingers go in a direction here, and then the shape of the thumb here is actually a counter direction, right? Like yin yang, right? So in this case as well, you can find it if you start looking for it, right? A lot of hand poses, right, contains these two rhythm, right? Even this one, it's not that obvious, right? Main rhythm, and actually there's a counter rhythm made by the thumb. So number three, rhythm and counter rhythm is actually pretty beneficial if you supplement this with whatever drawing program you're with. So before that, let's do some examples, right? Thought. Let's look at some hands here. Right. So first hand, think about your three shapes, right? So this is a spreading hand. So I'm thinking in my brain, I'm thinking about this pizza shape already, right? So this one's pizza shape, and then I'm thinking about the negative space in the middle, and then negative space in the middle. So this won't always be a triangle, right? It will be something similar to a triangle, but it's easier to remember if it's a triangle. Let's just fill this page. So I could start with the thumb. You know the shape of it is like a drumstick, and then other fingers, you could combine all the fingers into one 3D form, right? One negative space here, right? And then this one more interesting, right? Think about the palm, right? Think about your square, and then negative space in between the fingers. This one's pretty expressive. These are bent, but still, even with the fingers bent, you can see there's a negative space between them. And the rhythm, right? Rhythm, counter rhythm, and this one is like this. And the thumb, right? Rhythm, counter rhythm.
Easy. Easy. Yeah.
Main rhythm, counter rhythm. Yeah, let's do one more, just for good luck. Negative space, right? Palm, thumb. Think about your chicken drumstick. Yeah, and there we go. That's how you draw hands. Now, even though I can give you the information, the effort and time required for practice and improvement belongs to you, right? So it's you that could make yourself better. So that's it for today. Keep growing, and then I'll see you later.